So,
I
oh,
am
you're not
true.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
you
can
can
say
say
the N-word.
faggot.
Well, I just have a couple questions that I wanted to ask, but I was at work, so I wasn't able to join voice. Technicals. I have
Yeah.
two questions for you. First, involving Zero. How come in your video you never mentioned that Zero lied about not knowing Katie's age in his initial response?
Well, the context with that is he made that fucking Twitlonger, right? And
Yes.
when
And he
Katie
lied,
released her original Twitlonger, she didn't actually put the screenshot where he said he knew her age, and like that was missing entirely. So Zero makes a response to screenshots that do exist, and then fucking Jisoo drops that extra screenshot later.
Well, wait.
Well,
He
I'm
said
asking.
that.
He
He
said
said
that he knew her age, though,
suicide note, right?
right? He
Huh?
didn't know her age. It doesn't have to do with whether the screenshot is released. He's saying he didn't know her age.
He was reacting. He was responding to a 3-month conversation on Skype 7 years ago of the images he actually saw in that.
But the age was laid out at the very beginning of the conversation. He asked her.
Yeah,
what,
that's the
what
screenshot
about
that
you?
was posted after his Twitlonger
So
that you're
no.
referring to.
He asked her.
It was posted after.
And I know something about you, and she said, I'm 14. I'm a girl. That was their initial opening conversation.
Yeah, but what you're talking about, no, the opening conversation was posted after the Twitlonger you're referencing.
Right. So I'm saying, how can Zero not know her age when the opening conversation they had?
No one is saying he didn't know her age.
Well, then why did
no
he
one's
lie
saying
about
he
it?
didn't know her age.
I'm asking.
I'm
why
telling
bring
you
up that he lied.
because the initial conversation, because he didn't have the fucking chat logs. This is
So
a 3-month-old conversation.
Because the chat log didn't exist. He lied
from 7 years ago. This is a 3-month. He's responding to the things that were actually in the screenshots.
Okay, I have a question for you. Was there ever a time that Zero didn't know Katie's age?
No.
When they were conversing. So he knew Katie's age the whole time. So why did he lie?
Because this was 7 years ago with some random chick for a 3-month period. You're asking me why he wouldn't know. About an allegation? Because he was responding to the only fucking information that existed at the time, and then they dropped that after he responded, which is why he deleted that.
So he lied about that not knowing the age just because the screenshot didn't exist. So that's what we're. Because
he didn't remember the conversation at all, and he was responding to exactly what was there.
He knew the girl, right? He knew Katie.
Are you telling me that Zero remembered everything? Can you prove that he remembered everything?
I'm telling you, the first conversation he had with this girl, she said her age.
That was posted after the Twitlonger you're referencing.
I don't care about whether something was posted. I'm talking about
you
Zero.
don't care, so why are you arguing?
Zero had a conversation with this girl. The first conversation he had, she said, "I'm 14," right? So how can he magically not know her age?
How could he magically not remember this conversation 7 years ago when he's been with his girlfriend for 5 years?
I'm not talking about a conversation. I'm talking about not knowing her age.
No, yes, that is the conversation. What do you mean you're not talking about it?
I'm talking about not remembering his age.
How is it possible that he doesn't remember the exact conversation?
No, I'm saying, how is it possible he doesn't remember her age? I've never said the conversation. How is it possible he doesn't remember her age when the first discussion they had, he
doesn't remember the first discussion they had. That's how.
So you're telling me that Zero messaged this girl.
Dude, we're talking in circles. Do you have another point?
No, I want to clarify this. You're telling me Zero messaged this girl. You're not
clarifying anything. You're just repeating
yourself. This is the last thing I want to say. Zero messaged this girl. She said, "I'm 14," and he just forgot that and then continued flirting with her. That's what you're telling me now, right?
No, that's not what I'm telling you at all.
Huh?
Dude,
it doesn't matter if 7 years
at all.
No, you're not understanding. What Technicals is saying is this happened 7 years ago, so he completely forgot about this entire interaction until it was brought up.
But there was never. The point I'm telling you is that there was never a flirty conversation he had with Katie, not knowing her age. That's the point.
Yeah, no one's making that argument, dude.
Yeah,
I literally agree with you. I literally agree with you.
No, you're on two different pages right now.
So the screenshot, right? Was
what is your point?
Him. Let me clarify. The screenshot was him flirting with Katie, right? And then his response was, "I didn't know her age. That's why I was flirting with her." Right?
Yeah, because he was responding to the only messages.
And you just said that there was never a single flirting conversation that they had where he didn't know her age.
Probably because at the end of the conversation, he told her that she should find someone older, and he probably remembered thinking it was gross or something.
You just told me he didn't.
Are you actively trying to not understand what I'm saying?
No, it sounds like you're actively trying to dodge saying that.
Because you're the fucking retard that's been sucking Augie's cock all over Twitter, misrepresenting what I'm saying. Because you can't even understand.
I also have
basic arguments.
I have another question. Has Zero ever admitted to you, in private, has he ever admitted to you that the Ice Cube incident never happened?
Has he ever admitted that it never happened?
Yeah, he's ever told you.
Yeah.
The only thing he's ever admitted is that he doesn't remember the conversation.
No, has he ever told you?
I just told you.
That the
Well, if
ice
he
cube thing
doesn't
never
remember the
happened.
conversation,
He doesn't remember the fucking conversation. So how would he know if this
Okay.
accusation is true or not?
Okay.
he's got a
And
point
then-
there.
Right. And then lastly, you bring up mini lad and kiwis in your video, right? And
Yeah,
you bring
where
up the
Augie's
way
Compared
that
them to Zaptai.
right. And you bring up the way that that Augie and Tommy and Nick and everyone responds to mini lad versus the way that they respond to Zero and the way that they respond to Zaptai and the way they respond to Zero or Kiwi, sorry. And you say that there's a double standard there. Right. Do you believe that mini lad
It says overall in Asia is 5.1
in the same way that you argue?
Wait, I thought that was just a meme.
That's
Which one is the one where you called it a
Redeemability
Tommy's?
is
it's not a meme,
subjective.
bro.
It's on a case-by-case
I'm asking
basis.
you though.
Just
Do you
depending
personally
on-
believe?
That is.
Do you
They're
personally believe
cursed.
that mini lad should be
Where's
redeemed in the
Tommy?
same way? Yeah.
Well, that would be dependent on both not only his victims but his audience. So, asking
So-
if he could be redeemable is not an individual.
Like, would you let
perspective.
me word it differently? Would you be okay with someone like making a video on mini lad similar to the one that you made on Zero, like welcoming him back, saying that
Well, he's already
et cetera, et
back.
cetera? No,
Yeah.
but like someone making a video like that, would you be like, I support this video?
I don't understand what you're asking. You're
It's
asking
a
what I
yes or no
support if
question.
someone made like a
Yeah, would you support if someone
Because
made a
the
video
vid-
on mini lad the same way that you made one on Zero?
the video I made on Zero dispelled every other accusation, a mountain of accusations against Zero, and then said that the one accusation that was actually provable was wrong. So if someone made a video disproving a bunch of false things about Minilad and then said that what he factually did was wrong,
wait.
then I would not mind that. No.
Okay,
Wait.
but
Well, wait, isn't redeemability
that he was going to
subjective? So, like, it's
steal-
just in the eyes of the beholder? Kind of deal?
right,
Yes.
that's why I'm
Is this
asking
a
technicals
gotcha?
if he believes.
Yeah, it
that's why
sounds
I'm
like a
asking technicals
gotcha.
if he believes.
Sounds
Because
like debate tactics.
no, the idea is that you're trying to point out there's a double standard between mini lad
There is.
and Zaptai and Zero, right?
Yeah.
So what is the
Do you?
like-
Can I ask you a question, Connor? Do you think Minilad is a pedophile?
I think that mini lad should not be welcome back to making
Do you
content
think
the way
he's a
that you welcome
pedophile?
Zero. I
He's
think
got
he
a
shouldn't
point
be.
there.
I think he shouldn't be welcome back the same
Do
way that
you
you
think
welcome Zero.
Minilad
and-
is a pedophile, Connor? Yes or no?
Well, the thing is, I don't have an answer because you tell me that Lion
Oh
Maker
my
isn't a
God.
pedophile,
No,
right?
no. I mean,
Christ, dude.
I mean,
Here's
Connor
the
was
thing.
asking you yes or no questions.
wait. Stop.
You said
Hold on.
Lion Maker isn't a
Give me a
pedophile,
second.
right, or wrong?
We were talking about the differences between like pedophilia, hebephilia, and ephebophilia, and then I came to the conclusion that I understood not a lot of people know hebephilia, so it makes sense that the lower range would be considered pedophilia in a generalized conversation.
I'm gonna be honest
Right.
here. I think mini lad shouldn't be allowed back on. I'll be honest.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I think that what he did was on a completely different level as
And
to
he
what even
manipulated his
Zero did. I
audience.
think that's a totally different level than what even
Yeah, I
Zero
think
did. I
what he
mean,
did is wrong. I think he abused
Mini-Lad
his
is a repeat
audience.
offender too.
and
You're
that's
aware
the
that Mini-Lad's a repeat offender, right? Technical.
Did I ever make the defense that he should
No,
be
I'm
back?
I'm just asking you. Are you aware that he's a
Yeah.
repeat offender, right?
I
Okay.
researched it. Yes.
Do you think that I thought that in your first video you said that Zero isn't a repeat offender, and therefore that means that
It's not.
he's
No.
not exactly right. So
Well, it's building
that's
like a
clear
character
difference.
judgment because if
Well,
it's 7 years
here's
later,
the
he never
thing.
does it again.
He
Right,
hasn't.
so there's a clear difference between a
He
repeat offender
hasn't
and
done
not.
it like multiple times. That's what technicals are saying.
Yeah, right.
He
So
hasn't-
Zero hasn't done it multiple times. Mini-Lad has. Mini-Lad has done it
Yes.
multiple
Yes.
times. Okay. So that is a very clear difference.
And
between Mini-Lad
Zaptai
and
hasn't.
Zero.
Yeah, but no one's comparing it to Zero. They're comparing it
Well,
to
you
Zaptai,
are because you
so
had a
that's
little
a fun
game.
point.
You played a little game in your.
Yeah, called Is It Zaptai, not Is It Zero, you fucking
No.
retard.
Yeah, and Zaptai's only done it
So
once.
what does
too.
Zero have to do with it?
I'm telling you, Zaptai and Zero both only done it one time, right? And Mini-Lad has done it twice. So immediately to you, based on your previous stance, someone who's a repeat offender
Well, let him finish.
is a pedophile, right? Or should be
No,
classified
that's
as
not
someone.
at all what the argument is. The argument is that you
So
guys,
what is it?
is Minilad a pedophile to you? Can you answer that? Because you're ducking it.
Well, mini
I've
lad
told
is,
you
yeah.
that.
Do you think
I've
Mini-Lad's
told you
a
that I'm
pedophile?
not going to mark any one of these
Why
four
are
people
you
as a pedophile.
talking
or not.
around
I
it,
think
dude?
that what he's done
Because
is
Augie
worse.
thinks he's a pedophile.
Well, I think
You're
that what
like
he's done
his
is
best friend,
I
irredeemable.
right?
mean, he manipulated
I'll
his
say-
audience, so
Yeah, I'll say what he's done is irredeemable. That's what I'll say. I think that
You
what he's
don't
done is
think he's a
irredeemable for
pedophile?
coming back to making
Okay.
content. I
You
think that's a completely fair answer to your question.
So do you think it's weird that Augie would call him a pedophile and then
I'm
not
not
call
Augie.
Zaptai a
I don't-
pedophile? No, I'm
I'm not
asking if you
Augie.
think it's weird
Well,
because you're very close to him.
I think that someone who is a repeat offender is
Do you
irredeemable. And I think
think
it's totally fair.
weird to call Minilad a pedophile and then not call Zaptai a pedophile?
When Minilad's a repeat offender, no.
Because you're not saying that Minilad is a pedophile, so obviously you don't
I'm
think
saying
he's
that
a
Minilad's a
pedophile.
repeat offender and he's completely irredeemable.
Yeah, but you're not calling him a pedophile.
Why do you not acknowledge the difference between a repeat offender and a
the
single
whole video is
instance?
about the arguments, so.
Well,
Yeah,
here's
so
the difference.
Minilad's a repeat offender, right?
You're really hinging on this repeat offender thing, which is
but
not as relevant
that's what
as
your
you think.
entire zero argument hinges on. You said that it was a one-time thing.
No, that's building
yeah,
like
it was a
that's
one-time
building a
thing.
character judgment.
Right. So Minilad is not a single, not a one-time thing.
What are you arguing here?
Because you had a game where you're talking about
Zaptai.
Let's guess if it's right. Let's guess if it's Zaptai or Minilad. Zaptai is a single instance. Minilad is two. So why are you even bringing up Minilad? What's the point of even bringing up Minilad?
Because the ages are 21 and 17, which is 4 years, which is the same number of years in Zaptai's case. And in that case, Augie calls Minilad a fucking pedophile and doesn't call Zaptai a pedophile.
Well, because Minilad also groomed the girl since she was 13, right?
You said that you compared Zaptai to Kiwis and Minilad, right?
I compared the arguments, not the cases.
Oh.
So do you not think it's fair to make different arguments for cases that are totally different? Like, for example, Minilad grooming the girl for 4 years.
What's totally different about calling someone a pedophile for 21-17 and then not calling someone a pedophile?
Because Minilad is one, Minilad is a repeat offender, which you acknowledge makes a difference.
Defining pedophilia is like repeat offender makes you a pedophile.
Isn't
so?
You don't need to be a repeat offender to be a pedophile, dude.
So I think so, because your whole argument is that Zero only committed. Wait. You said Zero committed a pedophilic action, right?
Wait, let me finish.
Wait. Hold on. Zero is committed a pedophilic action, but he's not a pedophile, right?
Yes.
Minilad committed multiple pedophilic actions. When do you define someone as a pedophile?
I wouldn't say that was pedophilic. It's 17 years old, dude.
He groomed her since she was 13. You know that, right?
Prove that. No, he didn't.
Wait, you don't know that Minilad groomed her?
No, he didn't.
Wait.
Just because they're talking. No, I've researched the case, faggot. You can try to condescend. Just because he knew them when they were younger is not grooming. Grooming is talking about the sexual boundaries. Yeah, when she was 16.
No,
you don't
15.
even know the fucking case. Pull it up right now and quote it. Pull it up right now and quote it then. If it was 15, you fucking retard.
So he knew her for years. He's done it twice. When do you consider someone a pedophile? Because you don't consider
it has everything to do with ages. It has nothing to do with how long they were doing it.
Because you don't consider Minilad a pedophile, then what you're saying, right?
No, I don't think Minilad is a pedophile. No.
Okay. So therefore, you also think he can be redeemed in the same way that Zero and Zaptai.
No. That's sneaky.
That's not sneaky. That's true. That's what you're saying.
So therefore, you mean this absolutely irrelevant thing that you didn't.
That's not irrelevant because you're saying that Zero and Zaptai. Both of us.
You agree with me on this mischaracterization, correct?
No, both of us agree that Zaptai can be redeemed. You said it in your video. Both of us agree on that. I don't think Zero can be. You think Zero can be. You bring up Minilad. You say Minilad's not a pedophile. You say all this stuff. But
I don't think being attracted to a 17-year-old makes you a pedophile, dude.
Wait. For some reason, he can't be redeemed. Why not?
Dude, it doesn't mean that it isn't wrong. Like, is your fucking brain in black and white? Like, pedo means bad, not pedo means good.
No, wait. Why is that snaky? You agree he can be redeemed. That's the I just gave you a great line of logic.
What he did is still wrong. I'm just not calling him a pedophile like Augie over there.
Okay,
well,
so
Augie.
So you think that Minilad is irredeemable, or do you think he's redeemable or irredeemable? That's a very simple thing.
That's on a case by case basis.
Well, I'm asking you.
I don't give a shit about Minilad, so I'm not going to make the argument if
yes, you do because you brought him up. So do you think he's redeemable?
I care about Minilad because I brought up an argument made about Minilad. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Do you think he's redeemable or irredeemable? That's very simple.
Joking.
I don't give a shit about Minilad.
It's a very simple question. Why can't you answer if Minilad is redeemable or irredeemable?
It's an irrelevant question.
It's not irrelevant. It's very relevant actually because you're talking about Zaptai and Zero.
No, because you're asking me if I think he can fucking come back.
Yes.
He's already back.
Do you
think
that's
okay?
His
audience.
I'm asking
do you think
that's okay? Yeah, do you think it's okay that he's redeemable?
Do you think what he's saying is? Do you think that Zero should come back the same way that Minilad came back? Or is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm saying that are you in support of Minilad coming back the same way that you argue for Zero?
Why are you asking if I support Minilad? Like, this whole thing is not about Minilad. You're trying to make it like a defense.
You're not saying that you're supporting Minilad.
I
brought him up because Augie called him a pedophile for thinking 17-year-olds were attractive.
No,
That's
dude.
why I brought it up. That's why I brought it up. Go ahead,
you,
try to mischaracterize it.
I'm not trying to mischaracterize it. I'm asking you a very simple question. You're saying something completely different.
Because it has nothing to do. You're
saying
I brought them up for a reason. I didn't bring them up, and you're trying to argue from that stance, so it's entirely irrelevant.
Because the case is completely different, and you have to acknowledge whether Mini-Lad, in your opinion, is redeemable or irredeemable.
I don't have to say that.
Yes, you do. You don't want to say it because
it's not relevant to their stance.
He doesn't have to say it.
Yes, you do, because otherwise, do you think? Let me tell you why this is dumb. Okay, if you think Mini-Lad is irredeemable, which I think so personally, I think Mini-Lad is irredeemable.
That's a fucking personal opinion. How does it build on the actual points of the case?
No,
like
he's
the facts
not redeemable.
Because the point, yeah, he's not, right? I mean, we both acknowledge that. So then how is it fair to compare the comments made?
Zero didn't do it multiple times, unlike Mini-Lad did.
Zero didn't. Exactly.
You're going from is he redeemable to how is it fair to bring up this point, and then you're ignoring the fact that I just told you why I brought up the point, because Augie called him a pedophile and is not calling the same age gap pedophilia.
Because Zaptai and Mini-Lad are not the same case.
Dumbass.
You're comparing
it's not the same
apples
case.
and oranges.
They have different names. So it's a different case. Case closed.
That's not different names. It's completely different people. I mean, does anyone? Do you think anyone in the world believes? Do you think anyone in the world believes your argument that Mini-Lad and Zaptai are the same case?
Who the fuck made the argument that they're the same case?
No, they're different.
You're literally just making that up. And then you argue. You make up arguments. You make up arguments, and then you argue with yourself to make it seem like you're right. That's called a straw man. You know that, right?
That's not a straw man.
Look up the definition of a straw man.
You just said Mini-Lad is not a pedophile. There's a very straight line of logic. I'm telling you, if someone is not a pedophile, according to you, Zero is not one. You think Zero is not one. You think Zaptai is not one. They can both come back to making content. You're welcoming back Zero, like Zero. Why don't you give that same thing to Mini-Lad?
No, listen, Connor. My argument is not, if this person isn't a pedophile, that means that everything else to their case is irrelevant and they can come back. No, you are oversimplifying everything I fucking said.
That sounds like when you're saying...
Oh, it sounds like what? What does it sound like?
No,
tell me what I'm saying again,
when
please.
You're comparing the response that someone had to Mini-Lad, who groomed a child for years and had 2 cases of it.
You can't prove that. You're just saying that. He only knew them when they were 12. That doesn't mean he was grooming them when they were 12. You're literally just saying that to make it seem more different than it is.
Okay. So I just wanted to clarify that you don't think Mini-Lad's a pedophile and that you don't think he groomed anyone, and then you also are fine with him being a repeat offender.
17-year-old makes you a pedophile. No.
And him also being a repeat offender. So all that is fine.
Liking multiple 17-year-olds would make you more of a pedophile. That's not how pedophilia works. That's not even close to the definition of pedophilia.
Okay. All right. So
he liked a million 17-year-olds, so now he's like a mega pedophile. Like, what the fuck is your logic?
Zero. You said that about Zero. You said Zero only
committed
one pedophilic action. So
yeah,
Zero
that's building a character judgment of his behavioral patterns.
So Zero did the same thing again. Like, let's just totally theoretically, I'm not saying this happened. Let's just say Zero did the same thing twice. Would you be okay with that? Or would that be like, no, I disavow that?
If he did the same thing twice?
Yeah. Like, for example.
Yeah, I disavow it, yes. And it would be a
so
very
that would make
obvious
him a pedophile.
line of behavior.
Right. So
Mini-Lad
has
doing
a very
like
obvious line of behavior.
Definition.
Mini-Lad has that same line of behavior.
I'm saying both are bad. So what's your question here? Everyone's bad. Mini-Lad bad. Zaptai bad. Zero bad. What's your point?
Because you're making the argument that people are redeemable. That's your whole thing. Your whole thing is that Zero is redeemable.
No, my whole thing is that the arguments made in other people's cases are inconsistent.
Is your Zero video not the whole point of your Zero video not to redeem him back into content creation? Is that not the whole point of your Zero video?
To exonerate him from the bad things he did, and no,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying redeeming him back to content creation. That's what I'm saying. You did that. You welcomed him back. That's the whole point.
I did.
Right. So how are you going to compare Mini-Lad and Kiwis, who are irredeemable, to someone who is redeemable? That doesn't make any sense.
Because redeemability is subjective.
I don't think
that's your opinion.
Right. And I'm asking you
that's your opinion.
Okay. Right. All right. Now for Kiwis, so he's also a repeat. He's a repeat offender, right? He did it twice. Once when he was catfished, what was it, 17-14, right?
Yes.
And then another time.
You wrote that document, I'm assuming, for Augie?
No, I had nothing to do with it. I was working the whole day that he was.
Can you tell Augie to do basic math because he fucked up the ages when he wrote that document?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I didn't. I have nothing to do with that document. I was working. So 17-14, right? He was catfished. What was she, 12? I'm not as familiar with the
Well,
medieval.
I think she was like, actually 12 is what they're saying, and he was saying she lied about being 14 when he was 17, and then it was 19, 16, according to Kiwis.
According to Kiwis, right? And the Kiwi story is that he didn't know that she was that age for like what 2 years, over 2 years. He didn't know that she was that age.
Yeah, I think Kiwis might be full of shit though. So
okay, so also like when it comes to someone's redeemability or whether you're willing to call someone out or say that they're not welcome back to the internet, or you're not completely saying I like this person. Do you not also think it's fair to judge someone based on their character and how they react to their allegations? Right.
Yeah, but someone having a bad character is different from someone being a pedophile.
Okay. So when like Nick and Augie, etc., are okay with welcoming back
Zaptai. I'm gonna go jerk off.
All right, later, cuz.
See you, cuz.
When Nick and Augie are okay with welcoming back Zaptai, do you believe that has anything to do with the fact that they think his character is better than someone like Minilad or Kiwis?
Yeah, but I think it's weird that they would, in other situations, call someone a pedophile, and in pedophilia, it's about attraction and age, and then in in a situation where it's very similar, not call him a pedophile is all I'm saying.
Okay, so it's completely okay.
So I think it's fair to say that I think it's fair to say that he's not as bad. I think it's fair to say that he's like nice and you know he's reformed and shit. I'm not trying to make the argument that he isn't. I'm not trying to make the argument that he's like worse than Zaptai either. I'm just trying to say it's fucking weird that you guys have this stance for him, and then in other cases where you're trying to go like really hard on him and have the common opinion, you're so comfortable like yelling pedophile.
So it's completely about the label is the thing. It's like just about labeling someone if they're a pedophile or not. Okay.
Labels and arguments, like in Red Kiwi's case, Nick said it doesn't matter if she lied about her age when it comes to her being 16, so that would be 16, 19. He says that it's still wrong, and because they exchange sexually explicit images.
Okay. And so for Zero, has anyone I haven't kept up with what every person in my group has said about Zero. Has anyone called Zero a pedophile?
Yes, Augie was screaming that he was a pedophile.
Okay.
And Turkey Tom basically said he was a pedophile, yeah.
Okay.
It's in John Swan's video, he plays that clip.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the age gap between Zero and his girl is 5 years, right?
Hold on. Can you repeat that? Sorry, I was reading chat, the Discord.
The age gap between like Zero and
oh yeah, 5 years. That'll be 14, 19.
Okay, 5 years. And he has lied about not knowing Katie's age, and he has also never outright denied it. Now, I do have a question. When it comes to the Ice Cube incident, you've already told me that he lied because the screenshot didn't exist, right?
Of the Ice Cube thing?
No. The what's it called? The knowing your age.
I said that he reacted to the screenshots that existed because he didn't remember the conversation, and then afterwards they said he lied and then posted the beginning of the conversation because they never posted that.
Do you think that he's doing the same thing with the Ice Cube because he doesn't want to get caught in another lie?
Well, if I put myself in his shoes, and someone tries to call me on a conversation I had 7 years ago in a 3-month period with a woman I don't really know that well, I could understand not remembering details.
But the first thing that she said was she was 14.
Yeah, but she's also just some random bitch on the internet, so.
But she's a 14-year-old. She's not a random bitch. She's a child.
Being a child doesn't make you not a random bitch. But what's your point there?
Like he was speaking to a child. Do you not understand that that's like?
Do I not understand that that's wrong or different? Oh yeah, so when you speak to a child, you're supposed to remember it for the rest of your life. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying when you speak to a child sexually, and the first thing they do is tell you, "I'm a child," that
she didn't say I'm a child.
She said I'm 14.
Right. I mean, the age of consent in Chile is 14. So, is everyone in Chile a fucking pedophile?
Okay, so you do make the Chile argument.
No, I'm just asking you. I'm saying that. I'm not saying it's fine because of the age of consent. I'm just asking you.
But the point I'm trying to make is that Zero lied about it. There's no way you can try to twist that around. Zero knew what happened. I'm not twisting it. The first
you can't prove that he knew exactly what happened and did it maliciously. You can't prove that.
Well, you can't say that he did. He can't confidently say I didn't know her age if he doesn't remember the conversation?
You can't say these things like it's objective truth and then not be able to prove it. Like,
You
prove
can't.
to me that
Well,
he, without a reasonable doubt, knew this conversation in full detail and had access to this
I'm
conversation.
not talking about full detail. It's a very simple thing. The first thing she said to him was that she's 14. So how?
Yeah,
can
but
you
how is he
confidently-
supposed to? How is he supposed to know this chick and remember even like the first I don't remember the fucking
Because
first
he
thing I
remembers
said.
it. He remembers it enough to make. He remembers it enough to make the claim. I didn't know her age.
He makes the claims based off the screenshots provided.
No, he remembers it enough to make the claim. I didn't know her age. You're saying in one instance that he can.
Yeah, he's basing
say,
off the screenshots that were provided.
So
at the time, and also he admitted to false shit like Jisoo's accusation and Leffen's accusation.
That has nothing. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Oh,
though.
it has nothing to do with it. Okay, now
no, because I'm talking about him lying, not
okay,
about
bro.
him. I'm talking about him.
No,
lying.
yeah, but he also admitted to other false stuff, but that's irrelevant now. Okay,
not to this exact, not to this conversation we're having. That
yeah,
is
no, no, I get it. Yeah, it's not relevant, even though it is. Go ahead, continue.
To this conversation, it's not.
Yeah, sure, because you decided that.
Because we're just speaking about Zero lying about her knowing her age.
Yeah, but I'm saying that he admitted to other false allegations that were proven false. And also at the same time he was talking to this girl, he was talking to another girl. There's a screenshot where she admits.
Oh yeah, also with the catfishing. I mean, I don't think anyone. I mean, me personally, what is her name? Laura? I can't remember the other girl's name.
She said she was in her 20s, not 16. So I think that's a really retarded argument.
Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think that case is any negative. If someone gets catfished, I don't care. If Zero got catfished,
it's not getting catfished in general. If they catfish you with a legal age, yes, I don't think it's a problem.
Right. Well, either way, that's obviously fine. There's no. I don't know if anyone has ever made the argument that Zero is wrong for being catfished.
Yeah, I never brought
but
that
whatever.
up.
Point is that he lied about not knowing Katie's age, and you can't twist that. He confidently said.
I'm not twisting anything.
Well, you're saying he confidently said he didn't know her age.
Right? Responding to the messages that existed at the time, and then after he makes that response, they drop the message that shows it was from the beginning of the conversation.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a great way to weasel out of lying, I guess.
Weasel?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you exactly what happened.
Yeah, so if you say that if you lie about someone's age and then find out that they actually have evidence that you knew the age, you can say, well, I just didn't know that evidence existed.
Are you telling me right now that you think Zero was supposed to remember this entire conversation? You think this is a conversation?
No, I'm not saying you should remember every detail. I think the detail of someone.
What's your point
the detail of someone being 14 is something that you would remember. I don't think that that's reasonable.
Why would he remember this chick? What reason does he have to remember this chick?
Because he spoke to a 14-year-old and he's having the allegations put against him. 7
years ago.
I think it's very easy to say. I think it's very easy to say that he thought that he could get away with saying I didn't know her age. He said like I didn't know how old she was.
You can say that, but that's your subjective opinion. You can't prove that.
Okay, but I think that it's a lot more reasonable to say that he lied about not knowing her age than he just didn't remember speaking to a 14-year-old. He didn't remember speaking to a 14-year-old.
All day, or
I just think it's totally unreasonable to make excuses for this guy when he.
Excuses. I'm literally just telling you how it actually happened.
Yeah, and welcoming him back when you're.
Yeah, but welcoming back Zaptai is cool. Okay, so doing something wrong, you're not allowed to come back.
Ever lied, though. I don't think there's even a subjective way you can say Zaptai's lied. Like you just acknowledged that subjectively I can think Zero lied. I don't even think there's a way that you can argue that Zaptai's lied about anything.
I mean, saying that, taking defenses on your behalf, saying that it would be legal to cross state lines and have sex with a 16-year-old, I think that's pretty dishonest. He was in law school, was he not? Was he not in law school for like 2 years and then did 2 other cases about minors? I'm pretty sure he could defend himself if he wanted to, right? If it was legally defensible.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't know all the legal arguments, but if we're going to argue legal...
Okay, then. So,
but I'm not arguing legal, though. I'm arguing if someone...
Yeah, okay, so now it's not convenient to bring up the laws, even though it might...
No, because I don't think... I think in some cases, like, for example, Call Me Carson, right? I mean, he broke the law, having a 17-year-old. I think
so if he said he didn't break... If someone made a redemption arc for him and he went on a interview with them, and that person who was defending him was saying that it was legal what he did, and he didn't publicly disavow that anywhere. You don't think?
Well, I have no idea if that. I have no idea if that's right or not because I don't know the legal argument. Well, I think that multiple people can. I think that I would want to see what all the arguments are that before I just say that that's right or wrong. I don't know what that is.
Well,
I'm just saying that some cases like Carson.
For the sake of argument, let's say that it is. Would you not think that that's a little dishonest if you went to law school, did 2 cases about people talking to minors, and then someone on your behalf says that an illegal thing you did was legal, and you don't disavow it?
Well, I don't know if that's the case. I have no idea if
the
that's
case. Let's say for the sake of argument, though, would you say that's dishonest?
I don't know. I don't think that's.
For the sake
have
of
no idea
argument, hypothetically, would that be dishonest?
Say it again.
If
Clarify what you're saying.
someone who went to law school for 2 years, did 2 cases, researched Lion Maker and Red Kiwis, and made videos on both of them, did not disavow someone that's going around saying that they could have legally had sex with a 16-year-old, didn't disavow that, don't you think that would be a little dishonest?
Wait, so who are you saying is dishonest here, Nick or
Zaptai?
Okay.
The law student.
Did Zaptai make the legal arguments, or did Nick make the legal arguments?
Nick made those arguments in his behalf, but Zaptai did not disavow, and he's openly working with Nick, so he might as well be passively accepting the defenses he made on his behalf.
Okay. Well, like I said, I don't know if that's even legal or not.
Hypothetically.
I don't know if that's even legal or not. So I'm not gonna. You're asking a hypothetical about
legal to cross state lines to fuck a 16-year-old. Just look it up right now. Look up federal. Hold on. Let me fucking pull up this document.
But he never did that though either. He never crossed state lines.
It's also illegal to contemplate it.
Wait, but okay, wait. I actually know that this one I do know because I actually had a conversation with someone about it. Can you actually bring up that contemplating law instead of the? Yeah, bring up the.
I'm looking for it right now. Hold on.
Yeah, I actually have seen this one. Because there are no. Because in this instance, this law wasn't broken, so.
Yeah, no, you're wrong.
It wasn't.
Objectively.
And I'll tell you why.
Okay. Well, here you go. There it is in general.
Okay.
Read
so
Section B.
Right. So Section B prohibits anyone from traveling or conspiring to do so on interstate or foreign commerce for the purpose of engaging in sexual act as defined, blah, 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 and whatever, under 18. Okay. So
how did he not violate that?
Okay. Has Zaptai ever made... So let's clarify first. Like, what is a plan? Like, right? Because someone is traveling. If someone wants to travel, that means that they have a plan to travel. That means they want to go somewhere. That means they want to do something. If you're conspiring to travel, that means that you have made a plan to travel, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Great. When has Zaptai ever planned to go? When has he ever made a plan to go?
In everyone's video, they admit that he would travel. He planned to travel to Washington to have sex with her, and nowhere does Zaptai disavow this. And he also in the DMs was asking to fuck her.
Okay. So the goal of this, right? The goal of this would be his goal is to have sex with the girl, right? That's his goal.
Yes.
What steps did he take to achieve this goal?
Dude, are you being serious right now?
I'm actually being serious. Yeah, legally. What steps did he take to achieve this goal?
You're being serious, like dead ass.
100%, yes, because this is conspiring to travel. So what steps did he take to achieve this goal?
I don't know. Maybe talking to her about how he wants to fuck her and saying she's
That's
worth
what he
getting
wants to
arrested
do.
for.
Okay. And when did he make a plan to see her?
So you're basically asking for a sentence where he says, "Hey babe, I'm coming to Washington, let's fuck."
A sentence where he picks a date, where he buys a plane ticket, where he says how
you
he's going to get
making
there.
That argument. Okay, so
because that's conspiring.
Let me ask you, Connor. Let me ask you, Connor. Do you think that he wasn't planning to go to Washington to have sex with her?
Conspiring to do so in interstate or foreign commerce.
Do you think he wasn't planning to go to Washington to have sex with her? Do you think there's enough evidence to suggest
there was
that's
no
not
plan
the case?
to say it? He had a goal, but he
do you
never
think
made
there's
a plan
enough
to
evidence to suggest that that's not the case?
That what's not the case?
That he didn't plan to go and have sex with her.
I think he had a goal, but he never did anything. You can't legally argue. If you want to speak legal, you can't legally argue that he had a...
No, yeah, but I'm saying it's very obvious that this is what... He'd never, like...
So he didn't violate any law.
Said, I didn't... No, I'm saying...
So
he never said, I wasn't planning to do that. So this is like a potential federal crime you're defending here. Where it's like, well...
He's saying... So he never had a plan to do that.
He didn't point out a date. I mean, Heather said that basically no one denies in this entire case. Heather said that that's what he planned to do.
If you take this to court, the argument would obviously be...
Yeah, I'm not saying you could easily prosecute this. I'm saying it's very fucking obvious that
he didn't break the law. If you can't easily... You just said before that he... I just said that...
I'm saying he would break the law.
Yeah, if he conspired to do so, but he didn't. So what argument are you making? He never broke the law.
So you're telling me that he didn't plan on going to have sex with her?
He didn't conspire to do so on interstate or foreign commerce.
If in that moment they seized his phone, right? They seized his laptop, got all of his web browsing history and stuff. You think they wouldn't be able to do anything with that?
Not like legally, no. There's no conspiring to travel via what does it say? Via
you see, we go to this shit, and then you guys sound way fucking weirder than I do when I actually make like my defense.
But you're making a legal argument. There was no laws being broken, though.
Oh my fucking! I'm saying it would be fucking illegal, and Nick goes on and says,
"It would be if he did it.
He could legally fuck her." Nick literally says verbatim, he could legally have sex with this girl. That is just factually incorrect.
That's not even what I'm saying. You're talking about Nick now. Why are you talking about Nick?
Factually incorrect.
Dude, it would also be illegal.
Other people, not you.
It would also be illegal if Zero had 1 week where he could just do whatever he wants to Katie, but that never happened. So what point are you making? It would be illegal. Yeah. So what? It never happened.
Exactly. No, I'm saying I'm saying if it would be illegal, you can't go on to 300,000 people everywhere, go on a whole fucking victory lap in a campaign and say he could have legally fucked this 16-year-old.
Well, I don't even say that. He never even did
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me.
Well, then I'm talking about me right now, and I'm talking
not everything's about you, Connor. So
well, I'm not addressing that. You're just bringing up something completely random. You just brought up a law.
Random. I'm just correct.
You just brought up a law.
Yeah,
you said that you violated it. Before you brought it up,
didn't you try to debunk this on Twitter like a fucking retard, and now are admitting that it's illegal?
Let me clarify to you.
Didn't you retweet Nicholas DiOrio saying that I was dunking on something that I couldn't fucking read because I didn't understand what I was reading? And now you're just sitting here agreeing with me.
Wait, so you unblocked me to go see what I retweeted? That's actually funny.
No, anyway, it's called surveillance, so I can see what you dumbasses are talking about.
You just brought up this law, the conspiring to travel law. You just said that he broke it. I said he didn't, and now you just walked it back and said he didn't break it, but he would have.
No, I'm saying hypothetically he broke this law. That's not legal.
He didn't. You can't hypothetically break a law. What are you talking about? How do you hypothetically break a law?
Because you can't actually prove it, but I think everyone sitting here knows that he wanted to fly out and have sex with her. So
there was no plan to do it. The law is making a plan. There was no plan.
Conspiring, actually, it's not like
you need conspiring to do it. There's no conspiring to travel.
There's plenty of messages where he's like, "I want to fuck you. I can't wait." You could take messages that are like, "I can't wait to fuck you," and then you could actually make the argument that he might have been planning to go out. So you're saying like there's zero evidence, but that's not true at all.
There isn't. To violate this law, you're speaking legally. There is no law being violated. You can talk about morals if you want.
What about the law about Washington's law about immoral communication with a minor, which is actually a violation with this evidence?
Which one?
The law from Washington about immoral communication with a minor.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
I know you don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, there was a couple laws you brought up. So
I brought up like 2 laws.
Which one are you talking about?
Let me just fucking link it.
So by the way, to clarify, that law you just brought up, he never violated. So you just thought he did, but you're actually wrong.
No, I'm saying I connect it to the legal argument. Nick,
you just said he could have hypothetically broken the law
because they say he could have, which is a hypothetical. They say he could have legally had sex with this girl, which is factually incorrect.
Okay, well, I'm just saying what I'm saying, and you were just wrong.
Yeah, because you're fucking retarded.
I'm not speaking for Augie or Nick. I'm having a conversation with you, so I don't know why you keep bringing them up. It sounds like you're
them all over Twitter, but you want to pretend like you're not. Okay, bro.
I'm having a conversation with you.
Here's the law, by the way, so you can educate yourself.
Okay, what is this one? Well, I just educated you on the last law you brought up.
No, you didn't. You're probably going to convince yourself that you did.
You just said he violated it, and you were wrong.
I'm pretty sure he violated it. I'm pretty sure if his phone was seized during that entire thing, he violated that.
You just admitted that he didn't violate the last one. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. There's reasonable evidence. Are you reading it?
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Is it just this one?
It's communication with a minor for immoral purposes. 9.68a.090.
See penalty punishable according to chapter. If the person has previously been convicted under this section.
Those are just different ways that they can apply it for charges.
Okay. The person's previously sexual offense under chapter. Or any other felony offense in this or any other state. If the person communicates with the minor or with the person believes to be a minor for immoral purposes, including the purchase or sale of commercial sex acts and sex trafficking, listening of an electronic communication. So why does it say that you're saying that means what? If a person who communicates with a minor for immoral purposes is guilty of a Class C felony punishable according to chapter RDBC if the person has previously been convicted under this section, or of a felony sexual offense under Chapter A.
Wait, are you asking why I'm bringing it up if it says that?
Yeah, like what is...
No, it says if they've previously been convicted, it's upgrading the charge. That's what it says.
Okay, so the first one is just except as provided in subsection 2 of the section. Person who communicates with a minor for immoral purposes, or a person who communicates with someone the person believes to be a minor for immoral purposes, is guilty of a gross misdemeanor.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a misdemeanor, and does this count? Well, how do they define minor in this? Is it 16?
It's anyone that's under the age of 18.
Because the age of consent would be 16, so is that not...
No, the age of consent is irrelevant in this one. You can actually look it up. You can look up every case file.
Is this a state law or a federal law?
This is a state law.
So why would the state law why would the age of consent not apply to the state?
Because it's to avoid sex trafficking and shit like that. But so, it can also still be applied. It's still illegal, which is why you shouldn't be talking to 16-year-olds in Washington.
So communication, I mean, it seems like another law that you can like twist into saying that...
Twist?
Yeah, because I don't know what they define.
Do you want to look into it? Yeah, they define it
as a minor.
I just told you.
Yeah, but the age of consent is 16. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not sure how this law applies.
To this law.
But it's a state law. Like you said, the federal law is 18. Okay, but this is a state law.
The amount of fucking legal illiteracy from you is insane. The minor is just defined as anyone under 18. You can look into it. Just like look at the definitions they use. You can find definitions on these pages.
Right. Well, they all have links like as defined here, but they don't have one for minor unless I'm missing it.
Hold on.
And also, let's see.
Wait, I got a question.
Yes, Smaggle.
Is that Smaggle? I don't think
that's not even Smaggle.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? I'm muted.
Shut up. Shut up, retard.
Smaggle. My bad. Dude, why are there so many people in this VC? It's not even live anymore.
I came in, so
I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later.
Well, hold up.
I need to go to Bible study.
I got a question. When he did he do this before he was married to his wife or something?
Yeah, this was when he was 19. He met his current wife. He's known her for 5 years, so I think around the same time frame as like doing this and all the other allegations of like talking to women and like cutting them off. Like he was kind of on his demon time.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Is it now?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I love Jesus Christ.
I'm getting kind of like worn out. Been doing this for over like 3 hours. Is there any like massive points I'm missing?
Well, I was asking you to send me that. Did you send it to me?
Send you what?
You said you were looking for it.
Yeah, I stopped looking because I was fucking...
You stopped looking? You were just going to own me with that by defining as a minor. Where is it?
You're factually... You don't know how to look up the fucking law I just sent you.
You were just looking at it. Why'd you stop?
The condescension for a second because you don't even know how to look into the fucking
why'd you
law
stop? You just tell me you're going to look it up.
Because I'm talking to like 3 different people. You want to chill out for a second, dude? Is everything about an own to you?
I thought you were just looking that up. Why'd you randomly stop?
Dude, you are so fucking autistic.
I'm just curious why. I just don't know why you stopped there randomly. You're just like, I'm tired now.
All right, bro. You've been wrong this entire time. So
I literally was right about the law, the last one you brought up.
No, you were not, because
I was, though.
Because in reference to the usage of the law, it's in a hypothetical scenario, so you were wrong from the fucking jump.
In a hypothetical, so you just said he hypothetically violated the law, though. And when he brought it up, you said he violated the law, and I said no, he didn't.
I said I'm pretty sure he violated the law.
No, you didn't, because I said he didn't.
Yes,
wait,
I did.
I said he didn't violate the law, and you said yes, he did. What are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure he did.
No, you said yes, he did.
Dude, it's so fucking.
Holy shit!
You're like
oh my god, you already just lost one.
I've talked to everyone in RFC, and you are probably the single most autistic person in this community.
It's not.
You're like the biggest dick rider, and you don't understand literally anything.
I just completely owned you in your last law, though.
Did you now?
I don't know anything, but I just outplayed your ass in the last law.
Yeah, you totally outplayed me, dude. Why don't you make a video outplaying me and see how well that does? Because your dislike ratio looks like shit on your live stream.
You just got owned.
Totally, dude. Everything's about an own.
Yeah. Holy shit.
You're so fucking retarded.
He hypothetically broke the law. That's just hilarious.
That's just hilarious, dude.
It literally is. I can't believe that the guy who's like so up his ass at legal arguments says that he hypothetically broke the law.
Dude, that's so hilarious. Oh my god. Like, I'm literally about to laugh, dude.
Holy shit.
I guessed it. I already have your fucking mannerisms down. That's how gay you are.
Good on. Your mannerisms are lying, so and losing legal
arguments. Mannerisms are fucking lying, dude. You're a liar. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Is this the cope? Is the cope to like mock my
voice? I have to cope, dude. Yeah, I have to cope. That's what I got to do.
You lost the legal argument. You're coping.
I lost the legal argument.
Yes.
How did I lose the legal argument? How did I lose it? You were on Twitter literally saying that the fucking law was actually wrong. And you were gassing up Augie and Nick, who were like, dude, he just posted a law that actually disproves himself. Cell phone. And here you are agreeing with me that it's fucking illegal. So everyone else that doesn't see all the stupid shit you're posting on Twitter thinks you're actually reasonable because I'm putting the facts in your fucking face and you have to read for once in your life.
Okay, the law that you posted
is factually correct, you fucking dumbass.
The law you posted, he never violated, though.
It was the same fucking law.
Yeah, he never violated that. So why'd you post the law?
You're posting, dude. The whole video is about their arguments being wrong. You guess why I posted it.
You're bringing up laws that were never violated just to try to like own people. Like,
I don't know. Maybe when some retards run a whole campaign saying fucking a 16-year-old isn't illegal, someone should clear that up. Don't you think?
But you brought up laws that weren't violated. What was the point of that?
Don't you think, Connor? Don't you think someone should clear that up? Huh? You think someone should come in there and fix that for you?
Why are you smirking?
When Augie comes in, he's like, "Yeah, you can legally fuck this 60-year-old Washington, bro. I tried it. It's fucking sick, bro. It's nice. You could go all the way from Canada and fuck that 60-year-old, bro. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams, man. Follow your dreams."
You brought up a law that wasn't violated.
You don't think someone should clear that up? You don't think someone should clear that up? Okay, bro. All right. Follow your dreams, man. Follow your dreams.
The law was never violated. You're making a legal argument for something that never was broken.
Okay, bro. Keep repeating yourself. Keep
repeating yourself. Because you're ignoring it. You brought up a law that
ignoring what? You're literally ignoring the whole reason the point exists. So why the fuck should I humor you?
You brought up a law that wasn't violated. There's no point in bringing up a law that wasn't violated.
There's no point in bringing up a law that wasn't violated. So can I say that to all of you guys about the soliciting CP thing because you can't prove it because it wasn't violated? No, right? I wouldn't say that because that's fucking retarded because you could definitely assume that he violated that law, right? Because you have enough reasonable evidence.
What? That's not what? The law was never violated.
My brain, fucking dumbass.
That has nothing to do with Zaptide. The law was never violated with Zaptide.
Dude. You're so fucking stupid. That has nothing to do with this. Every time you can't answer anything, it's just I can't answer. It has nothing to do with anything. I can't relate 2 points.
I could tell you that you're speaking about like if the evidence of zero existed, since it doesn't. What? There's no.
I'm saying the same.
Did a whole like logic.
You just sat here. You just sat here for like 10 minutes explaining to me that it's a hypothetical and he never actually violated it.
No, it's not hypothetical. No.
And then I say the same thing for zero, and then you're like, "Oh, you're defending him. You're making
hypothetically not violate a law.
You're an idiot.
He just didn't violate the law.
He just didn't violate it.
Yes.
So if this was prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, you think they would be able to do anything?
Not
Connor the paralegal, everyone. No. Connor the paralegal.
Bring me up a law he's violated. You just brought up one, and then you
Connor the paralegal, bro. You didn't even know the law. You didn't even know the law, and now you're like, now you know.
The law you just brought up, you just lost though. You just
I did
and you
not.
still haven't shown me
I did
minor.
not.
Like, where is this? Are you still looking for
Maybe
it?
if you'd stop fucking wasting my time, yeah, I'm looking for it.
How long does it take? You said it's right there.
You can't even find it, so I would not start condescending about it.
You're the one who said you're gonna find it. I'm not going out of my way to find it.
Yeah, you're not gonna go out of your way to understand anything that you're saying because you're fucking stupid.
No, because you already were wrong about the last one. You're literally already wrong about the last one.
Here we go. I just found it. Unmarried. Required living arrangement. Okay, here it is. Here it is.
He hypothetically broke the law.
You're a fucking idiot. You don't even you can't even fathom why that argument exists.
Dude, he hypothetically
why am I
broke
even
the law.
humoring you? Look right here. Go to 2B.
I don't have the link anymore. The link, so many chat messages have been typed.
I'm sending you a new thing. Look at 2B on there. Actually, I'll send you the link to the website too, so you just fucking open it since that's small. Look.
2B?
Yes, 2B. Minor means a person younger than 18 years of age. There you go.
Unmarried, pregnant, or parenting minors. Required living arrangement. This rule affects only the minor's eligibility for cash assistance. What? This has nothing to do with anything else.
It's defining minor. They don't change legal definitions across laws. I just looked up legal definition Washington of minor. It's not a different definition in other laws. I can guarantee you that right now.
This rule affects the minor's eligibility for cash assistance. It does not affect the
eligibility. I can guarantee you that minor means a person younger than 18 all throughout this entire... You can fucking check me on it. Go ahead, cross-reference. You will be wrong.
Let's see. An unmarried,
you're not doing research because you don't know how to do it.
It's not eligible. Well, the last law you just brought up,
you're not going to research this because you don't know how to look up laws because you're fucking unintelligent and you're retarded and you're just mischaracterizing my points and waiting for me to tell you.
No, I'm not. You literally brought up the last law and then said that he hypothetically...
How did I... Yes.
But he never did.
I'm responding to a hypothetical scenario in the video. Like, it's like you're actively ignoring what I said. Let me link a timestamp so everyone in chat can see what I'm talking about because you're not... I feel like you're not even attempting to understand.
What do I attempt to understand about you saying the Zapside
shut the fuck up. I'm going to link the timestamp.
The timestamp. What are you recording?
This is what I'm referring to.
Wait, hold on. My fucking shit's lagging. Where'd you send it?
In chat. I'll send it again. That's what I'm responding to. Now, do you understand why it's relevant?
Hold on, I can't hear it. You're gonna have to be quiet for a second.
It's like a 10-second clip, dude.
Well, it's loading. It's not coming. It's not loading up. I'm on.
You got CP
I'm at my
saved
work
on your hard drive? Oh,
no, I'm on my phone. I'm on my work Wi-Fi, so I don't. It's not actually loading. Yeah, I actually can't get that up because I'm on mobile.
My dick's too small.
Nice.
Okay.
Let me speak.
Yeah.
What's
I mean,
up,
yeah. I mean, I don't think that this. I don't know what the. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to open that law back up again. I'm gonna open that first one that you sent me.
Here, I'll open up the transcript and I'll just say it for you since it's taking so long. Let's see.
Yeah, I would if. I mean, I just literally can't open it. So.
Whether it was Canada or a state that he resided in, he could have legally had sex with this girl. For this reason, I was confused as to why this was even an issue at first. That's word for word in his video. So...
whether it was Canada or the state that he resided in?
That's, yes, word for word what he says in the transcript at 17 minutes and 16 seconds.
Yeah, well, I don't know what everything he said before that. I'm not going to talk about...
Do you need more context for that?
I don't know what he's saying.
Whether it was Canada or a state that he resided in, he could have legally had sex with this girl. What context am I missing here, Connor?
I have no idea I don't know what legal
Why
argument.
are you so fucking confused all the time?
I just don't know that video. I don't know.
You don't know a lot of things, do you, Connor? You don't know a lot of things, do you?
What Nick said. I'm not speaking for Nick.
Yeah, but you said that it doesn't make sense that it would be a hypothetical response to this hypothetical statement.
Yeah, but I'm not speaking for Nick. You're bringing up something Nick said and trying to pin it against me. What? That
I'm not trying. No one's trying to pin anything against you, dude. I'm just trying to explain something to you.
What does that have to do with the fact that the law?
It has everything to do with it because I brought it up for that exact purpose.
So okay, but the point is, Zapped has violated no laws, right?
No, that's incorrect because he violated the law in communicating with a minor for immoral purposes. So that's factually incorrect.
Well, I don't.
You can try to check me on that, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to read it. So
yeah, I think that law is.
I don't care your opinion about the law.
Yeah, well, because I just schooled you in the last one. You said I don't know anything.
Really, you schooled me on it, and you didn't even know what it fucking said. You schooled me.
Yeah, I read it one time and already
already didn't know what you were talking about.
You conceded though. You conceded the last line.
No, I didn't.
Never violated it. Yes, you did.
I said he probably did. If they seized his phone during this time frame, he definitely would have violated the law.
No, because you never made a plan.
Oh my god.
There was no plan.
Arguing with you is like talking to a fucking brick wall.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. That second law, I'd have to do more research into it. I don't know the whole context. I don't know what that means.
You have to do research into this entire fucking thing, dude.
That first law, though, you just
every single point, you're like, I don't know, my brain, I don't fucking know. Aren't you like Augie's right-hand man and you don't know a goddamn thing? How do you got your pom-poms out? How do you got your pom-poms out and you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about?
Yeah, dude. Like, listen, when it comes to legal arguments, when it comes to legal arguments, that's never been like really my main point anyway.
No one cares what your main point is, dude. No one's like, oh my god, I can't wait to see what Connor's opinion is.
Well, you just talked to me for like an hour.
Yeah, I've been talking to everyone for like 3 hours, so.
Yeah, I mean, I also think it's funny that when you haven't been getting Augie's attention, you'll go to debate anyone.
No, I just think it's funny because I'm clearly not running and he's clearly a pussy.
No,
No, but what? No, but
you were literally saying you wouldn't debate Edwin because he's irrelevant, and now you're here debating Smaggle.
I don't want to debate him because he just wants attention.
You're debating Smaggle
and he's unintelligent. I didn't only debate Smaggle Daggle. You're actually
you debated, excuse me, Doc on the radio and Mike the mic. My bad. You debated
Smaggle,
I debated a fuck ton of people.
Connor, you debated almost everyone in this VC.
Right,
exactly.
A lot of other
yeah. Including you.
Edwin's irrelevant though, right?
Yes, and unintelligent. A waste of my time.
Right, but these people are relevant and intelligent, and
no, I'm having a good time until you started talking.
Okay, so yeah, you didn't get Augie's attention, and now you just throw away like Edwin being irrelevant, and you come debate Smaggle.
I didn't throw away him being irrelevant. He is irrelevant, and he's annoying, and he's gay.
Okay, so you don't get attention.
Why are you fake laughing?
I'm not. I actually think it's funny that you don't get attention, and then you come in here and debate Smaggle, Doc, and radio, and Mike the mic in here. I just think that's hilarious.
There's like 50 people in here, and it was live stream. What do you mean? I could boot up a live stream at any point and have more viewers than your boyfriend. What do you mean?
What does that have to do with anything I just said? You said
I'm desperate for attention, didn't you? So how does that?
Yes, you're desperate for. You didn't get
every single thing I say. Your first response is, "What? I don't know. I don't know fucking anything, dude.
I'm
fucking retarded.
Half the things you say are dishonest.
I don't know,
dude. Sit there and I'm shocked with half the things you say.
Are you sure you're in shock, or are you having an aneurysm?
You say something that's completely irrelevant or totally different. Like I could live stream and have more viewers. And I'm just what does that have to do? What does that have to do?
I'm desperate for attention. I could get attention whenever I want. That's not the point.
You dodged Edwin, and then now because he was irrelevant.
What is Augie doing right now? So what is Augie doing?
He doesn't owe you. He doesn't owe you a conversation.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna suck his cock.
No, but he doesn't owe you one. You don't owe any of these people a conversation. You don't owe Edwin one either. But it's hilarious that you made that argument.
I'm ducking Edwin, even though I don't owe him a debate. But Augie's not ducking.
Yeah, because you're ducking him for the irrelevant excuse, saying he's irrelevant. No, because Edwin's irrelevant, but these people aren't. Right.
No, I was having a good time until you started talking.
Right.
Yeah.
Why do you bring your brother to events with other YouTubers?
Because he's a YouTuber and he can do whatever he wants. What are you gonna do? Stop him? What is
No,
Is Connor gonna show up and do something? Is Connor gonna show up and do something? No one cares about your fucking opinion, dude. No one cares about your
I'm not
fucking
saying
opinion.
my opinion. I'm just asking you. Why do you bring Pixel Drink, the guy who sent his cock to kids?
His cock to kids.
Yeah.
Really?
Why do you bring him around people?
That's a pretty
I mean, that's exactly what happened, right?
There was one 13-year-old who didn't even see it. It was confirmed with them, and everyone else was like 16, 17, 18, 19. It was a high school group chat.
They're all minors.
I know they're still minors, but when you say sent his cock to kids, you're purposefully trying to make it sound like he's sending it to 8-year-olds and shit.
You said it yourself too, but you said it was a meme, right?
But you said it was a meme. I'm trying to do a gotcha. I'm a faggot. I'm Connor.
It's not a gotcha. That's what you said, though.
That is a gotcha.
They technically weren't kids? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying when you say kids, you're trying to insinuate that he's sending it to people that are way younger than like 16 and 17. It's like, oh, this dude fucks kids. You know what you're doing. You're just being very sly about it.
I'm not. There's no slyness.
No, you know what you're doing.
Why do you bring Pixel Drink around to
know what you're doing? Because he's why wouldn't I bring him around?
What are you talking about? He sent his cock to kids.
Why wouldn't I? The way that you're saying it makes it seem like he did that for like some sexual reason instead of just like flashing a dumb fucking group chat 5 years ago.
Why did he have a Rule 34 where he drew lolly porn?
Because he was drawing. He was an artist. He was getting into NSFW. Yes, it was a meme. He actually sent it to his group chat because he thought it was funny and he played Ness.
So he thought it was funny to draw a lolicon of a child?
Yes.
What? So, and you think that that's totally fine to bring him around?
No, I don't think it's fine. I don't think it's fine that he drew those things, but I'm telling you, like, you're saying it like it's Shadman. You're trying to be like, oh yeah, he's like Shadman, dude.
He drew lolicon of a 12-year-old like character. What are you talking about? That's like exactly what Shadman does.
Connor, we're so far from the fucking point at this point.
No, we're not. You just
yes,
that's what I'm saying.
I disproved. You thought you were right on. You thought you were right on the Washington thing. I proved you wrong. I showed you the minor law. You didn't fucking know what the federal law was. You don't even understand why the argument was there in the first place.
Now you're talking about law.
And now you're just bringing up shit. Now you're just bringing up shit that you could just try to.
Yeah.
Am I my brother? Am I my brother? Like,
I'm asking you why
that wasn't relevant at all.
Events. Why would
because that's my brother and he's fine. I don't think it's a problem. You gonna platform him? You gonna deplatform him or?
I'm asking you why.
Are you gonna deplatform my brother?
The guy who draws lolicon around everywhere.
The guy who draws lolicon everywhere.
Yeah, I mean he openly draws lolicon of 12.
You like actively characterize people like this, and then you expect people to talk to you in good faith.
I'm not characterizing anything. That's what he literally did. That's what he did, though. Is that not what he did?
We go from Augie running to you just throwing around these character attacks the whole time.
Is that not what he did, though? It's not a character.
He does not go around drawing a lolly porn all the time. No, it's not what you're fucking.
He had a Rule 34 page where he drew lolicon.
There was like one image on there.
No, there wasn't. There was dozens.
There was like one. No, there was not dozens. No.
There was
citation. Cite it. Because you're actively fucking lying, and you do this all the time.
Wait, there was one image?
You're actively fucking lying. No. I need you to show me that. I need you to show me what you're saying because you're actively fucking lying.
I know the people on this call found his Rule 34.
You didn't find anything because you don't fucking look into anything before you start opening your mouth.
I work a day job. I don't make YouTube
I work a day job. Yeah, but why the fuck are you on the internet and all these internet dramas all the time then? You're so fucking emotionally invested, but you can't do basic research?
I have time to listen to what people say.
I have fucking excuses, is what you have.
I'm not gonna show the lolly. Okay, dude. I'm not gonna post the lolicon in the chat like you.
No one asked you to do that. No one asked you to do that.
Like how you just posted the lolicon.
I told you to cite where you saw that there was dozens of images because you said that and it's just factually incorrect.
It was from his Rule 34. You just said there was one.
You said there's dozens of images.
Yeah,
you said there was dozens, right? So it should be pretty easy to source that, right? Why can't you source it?
Let's find it then.
Why can't you source it? Okay, I'm expecting. Yeah, dozens, right?
Yeah, definitely more than one. I mean, you said that there was one, and that's just not true either.
Okay, but dozens is a little bit more than one, don't you think? Do you know how much a dozen is, Connor? Do you know how much a dozen is?
I think that when you're saying
I'm genuinely asking you, how much is a dozen, Connor?
Hold on, let's see. I want to find.
How much is a dozen?
So you're gonna.
How much is a dozen, Connor?
You're gonna try to pin me on saying dozens when you
Connor,
said
how much is a dozen?
I think I'd rather overshoot it than
how
undershoot.
How much is a dozen, Connor?
It's 12. I'd rather when it comes to
Okay,
lolly,
good.
I'd rather
So you're
overshoot it
saying
than
there's
undershoot it.
there's like over 24 images is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think when it comes to
You'd
lolly, I'd
rather
rather
overshoot.
than undershoot.
I'd rather be
Yeah.
way fucking wrong than accurate.
You just said you were way fucking wrong with one though. I'd rather
Oh, I'm
overshoot
sorry.
than
There's like
undershoot.
2 or 3. My bad. I didn't
No,
say
there's not 2
fucking
or
30
3.
images.
Let's see where this is. I don't know if they have the link to it directly in their fucking thing now. Hold on. I'm gonna have to find the timestamp, which is so it's not loading too. So fucking gay. Yeah, I mean, there's that video that was made on Pixel Drink, and they directly references Rule 34 that there was multiple images, lots, not just one.
You said
There's
dozens.
tons of images. Yeah, there are tons.
You
of
said
images.
dozens, and you said that he always he just goes around drawing lolicons. So
yeah, which he did to 13-year-olds also.
2 13-year-olds? No, he didn't. Now you're factually lying. Source it.
Yeah, he did. He sent it to the group chat, the one that you
No, you said 2 13-year-olds.
He sent it to 13-year-olds.
Did he? So is that
Yes.
plural?
What?
Is that plural? You said to 13-year-olds.
So there's only one 13-year-old. Okay, so there's
no.
only
I'm
one
asking you. I'm asking you because you're saying it.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, so you're wrong. Fucking again. That's crazy.
You're trying to wait.
That's crazy.
So your own is that there's okay. Sorry, there's only one 13-year-old who sent lolicon to. My bad. Only one 13-year-old who
Not
sent lolicon
fucking
to.
sending lolicon to 13-year-olds.
Okay. You got me, dude.
You can make the argument that he posted something to a group chat for sure, but you're making it seem like it's a fucking DM conversation.
Glad we clarified that. There's only one 13-year-old who sent lolicon to.
You're a fucking retard, dude. You just like hyperbolize everything. You don't actually know the real details, and then when you get called on it, you just backtrack.
No, you just said that there was one image. That's not even true. You're trying to downplay.
I said there was like one image on there. You said because you said there was like fucking 30 on there.
You said one first, and I'm like, no, that's not true.
You said there's dozens, so you just lied.
Yeah, I'm sure that there are. You lied too.
So it's way better to say that there's like fucking 25 images when you're way fucking
when it comes to someone who's like repeatedly drawing lolly. I don't know why
like one on the R34.
Well, actually, I do know why you'd make an excuse. Anyway,
I'm pretty sure one was posted to R34, or it was like 2. It was like 2 or fucking. I don't remember the exact fucking number, but I know it's not 24.
Right, but he sent that to the kids in the group chat, though, right? So.
The kids in the group chat. I love your characterizations. Bro.
I mean, he did. The fact that,
but when I show you the definition of minor and that Zaptai violated Washington law on the label,
do you think that all the YouTubers you bring Pixel Drink around aren't like super sussed out that you're bringing him around? Just wondering.
Oh, you mean like the ones that are friends with Zaptai who got pictures of a 14-year-old, sexually suggesting pictures of a 14-year-old and are promoting his content and then collabing with him? You think those same guys? Oh no, I don't think so.
Think that people, not those guys.
I don't
any
think
YouTuber.
so, bro. I don't think so.
You don't think that any YouTuber who knows what you did? You don't think so? Okay.
Like your friends that are friends with Zaptai, who got sexually suggestive images of a 14-year-old girl in her fucking underwear and planned to have sex with her and knew it was suspect the entire time, saying he could get arrested.
Right.
Yeah, right.
You don't think that?
Yeah. No, especially
this
not
is
those.
What you do all the time. When I ask you a question,
don't talk about fucking.
Yes, because when I ask you a question about your brother, you go on a rant about Zaptai.
I'm not my brother, dude.
I said.
You're asking me if YouTubers would be fine with him. I'm telling you, those same YouTubers are fine with someone who actually did something for sexual gratification.
I'm asking you if you think that they're not sussed out that you're bringing Pixel Drink all over the place.
I don't think they give a shit. Just like how Turkey Tom didn't give a fuck that Fudo was on his phone in the car ride. And Augie tried to make it
a lot different than Lolicon, I think. Do you not think there's a difference in Fudo and Lolicon?
Are you asking me that genuinely? Or are you just saying that?
Lolicon to 13-year-olds. This is totally different than showing Fudo porn. What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with anything I said.
You said 13-year-olds again. You're pluralizing it. Why are you doing that?
You showed Lolicon to a 13-year-old.
Is that a habit of yours? Lying?
I don't think that's the own you think it is by
just
saying
like lying. No, I think it's just very obvious that you mischaracterize what's happening.
Right, it was 113. I don't think that's the own you think it is, dude.
You take the lowest common age, not even common, the lowest person possible in that entire group chat, and then apply everything to that person as if it was being sent directly to that person.
I think 1 13-year-old is too many. I don't think.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. So.
Yes, but I don't agree with lying about details just to get owns because you're a dishonest debater.
That's not a dishonest debater.
It is dishonest to
to
consistently mischaracterize exactly what's going on to try to seem like you're more correct. That is
it's not trying to seem like more
definition of
correct.
dishonest.
You're
Yes.
just I mean, I get that he's your brother, so obviously you can't just fully
Well,
condemn.
it's not even that he's my brother, it's the fact that you're a fucking liar and you seem to like enjoy lying. I don't know, you've been laughing a lot.
No, I don't lie.
You don't lie.
Yeah, I don't lie.
You don't lie.
Yeah.
Listen, everyone, Connor doesn't lie. He's a perfect
I
human being. He's a perfect human.
Right. Yeah, I don't know why you bring Pixel Drink around everywhere. I think that's kind of fucked.
I don't care about your fucking opinion, dude.
I think that's kind of
you're a
fucked for
fucking
YouTubers
loser.
to bring him around.
I think you're a loser that's never gonna have a decent sized channel. So I don't really care.
I'm not a YouTuber. I haven't posted.
You
in
have
over
a
year.
YouTube channel and you just did a live
me.
stream.
Your channel's dying.
My channel's dying. My channel's dying.
Your views are down.
My views are down because I didn't post in 3 months.
Your views are down. Your channel's dying.
Are you stupid?
So.
This guy.
No, I'm just being a dumbass. I'm not a YouTuber. So why would
I know. You have a YouTube channel though, and you're booting up live streams so you can help suck Augie's cock while he's coping because he's emotionally distressed. Augie's like emotionally distressed, and he's like, "Connor, get over here. I need some sloppy toppy. I need someone to say everything I need them to."
Coping.
So who's gonna come here? Who's gonna come here? Connor. Who's gonna have my back? Connor.
You're so
Who's gonna say I'm not running from an argument? Connor. You have 4K subs and 24 videos. You're gonna sit here and say you're not a YouTuber?
I haven't uploaded in like 2 years.
Oh, so your views are down. Oh, his views are down.
You uploaded last week.
I didn't upload in like 3 months, dude, and I still hit 90K.
What are you talking about? You uploaded last week.
Yeah, and it's like 5 out of 10. It's not even a 10 out of 10 video. It's a 5 out of 10 video after 3 months. What's your point?
I'm talking about the one last week.
Yes, it's a 5 out of 10 video.
For 3 months? What do you mean?
After
you mean it's
thing, like you're confused about every little thing I say. It's impossible to talk to you.
You didn't word that correctly at all. You're saying it's like
holding a fucking autistic child's hand through a conversation.
A 5 out of 10 after 3 months. It's been a week.
I gotta hold your hand so you can understand what I'm saying.
You speak like retarded. You don't speak.
I do.
Yes.
Really, the guy who exonerated fucking Sky Williams speaks like a retard. The guy who Augie said saved lives speaks like a retard.
Are you butthurt about that? Now you're wrong. Do you not think that you also be wrong?
No, Connor, what have you done with your life?
What's your job? What's your
day job? What have you done? What have you done?
Spurging? What does that have to do with anything?
What does this have to do with spurging, dude? I'm just asking what your accomplishments are.
You're spurging. What?
Answer the question. Are you afraid to tell the audience what you've done with your life?
Do you not think that you could just be wrong?
You're not doing anything?
You sound like an ex-girlfriend who's like, I remember that one time.
You're copying my insults.
Remember that one time that Augie said.
That's how unoriginal you are. You're copying my insults.
No, you literally sound like that. You sound like someone who's like, I remember when Augie said I saved lives. Not that I'm wrong now about Zero, but remember when he said I saved lives?
I'm not wrong. I'm factually accurate.
You're completely wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally, dude.
Yeah.
What do you do for your day job?
I don't want to tell you that.
Didn't you say you were at work right now and you've been sitting on this call for like an hour?
Yeah.
So your job must not be that important, huh? It must not be that important. You're probably not doing anything that matters, right?
No, I'm sitting outside now.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
When I say I'm at work, I'm just on my phone.
So your job is so important that you sit on a call talking about gay internet drama for like an hour.
I'm off. I'm sitting outside. I'm just at work is what I'm saying.
Why are you your break is over, Connor. Go back to work.
What are you talking about?
Your break is over. Your boss is knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You got to get back to your important day job. Make that serious cash. Go ahead, Connor.
Yeah,
You're too scared to even tell me what you do for a living as if like I could find you. You're literally that like autistic kid that sits behind the screen and tries to troll people and is afraid to even have anything known about him because he might get owned.
This is the biggest cope I think I've ever seen.
This is a cope? At least I don't hide what I do for a living.
What? No, I have to tell you what I do for a living? What are you talking about?
No, it's just a simple question. Oh yeah, I work in a warehouse. Oh yeah, I work in fast food. Oh yeah, I work in sales. You can't even do that.
What is this?
Are you like embarrassed? You work at a fucking McDonald's? What are you embarrassed about, Connor?
What are you even saying?
What are you embarrassed about? Why are you so confused? It's a very easy question to answer.
This is just, it's just, I'm surprised that this is how hard you've gone to like cope. You sat in the VC for like hours,
Why do you
and now
just
you're
keep
sitting
sitting
on
here saying cope?
my job.
We're having
because
a conversation.
You get attention, and you're sitting here now like shitting on my job that you don't even know what I do, and
why do
begging me
you
to tell you
why do you sound insecure and I don't even know what your job is yet? Do you actually work at McDonald's?
No.
Oh, I don't know. It seems like you do. You're like scared to tell me where you work, dude.
This is the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life.
Why are you afraid, dude? I used to work in fast food. There's no problem with that. I used to work in a warehouse.
I don't work in fast food.
Where do you work then?
I'm just shocked that this has become like what you're speaking about. Yeah, come on, doc,
dude,
job, right?
That's such like a basic question. Why are you like
because
why
where
are
I
you like
work is
afraid
very
to answer?
specific to my location. I'm not going to tell you where I work.
You could just say what kind of line of work. You don't have to give me the fucking address.
No, I'm not going to tell you that. Why are you demanding me to tell you where I work? That's like the weirdest thing I've ever heard anyone ever do. Why?
Is it?
Yes.
Is it weird if you go up to someone and be like, "Hey, what do you do for work?"
If I'm
That's
like I don't want to tell you
thing, right? That's not like a
Yeah,
dox.
if I say, "Oh, I don't want to tell you that."
Yeah, I know. I just think it's weird.
Right?
I just think it's weird that you wouldn't tell me when you're supposed to be at work right now. So I want to know like what kind of important job you have.
Location of my job. That's all I was saying.
What kind of job do you have where you can sit on a Discord call for an hour outside?
I'm not on the clock at work. I'm just saying I'm in the location of my job.
You were at work, so you're gonna clock in after this. So you're spending your time before work to sit on a Discord call?
No, I'm just. What are you even talking about at this point? I'm after. I said I'm just at the physical location of my job. This is like the weirdest semantic argument I've ever.
Did you clock out, Connor? Did you clock out? Are you?
I'm just at my job.
So this is what you decide to do before you go to work.
Well, because you were before what? No, I said after.
Yeah, I keep asking you. So you're done with work and you clocked out, right? You're in your car.
This is the type of stuff that you debate. Like this is why no one wants to debate.
No one's debating, dude. This isn't a debate. I'm just asking you questions.
My job.
What?
What does that have to do with anything?
Why are you like ducking random
this
like
is
easy
so weird
answers?
Does no one else think this is like the weirdest like interrogation ever? Why?
You act like you're being interrogated when I just asked what you
Why
do
are
for
you asking me these questions? Who
This
cares?
is weird. It's H3 and iDubbbz getting in a heated debate about pedophilia.
Wait, what?
What?
No, is there even a point? I don't think we're going anywhere with this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is your goal here?
Why don't we just fucking end it? We're going for hours.
I mean, I think that all the points that I had to say were already said, and Tech already revealed how he thinks about Minilad and revealed all that shit. Showed a law that he didn't even violate, saying that he violated it.
Did you watch the
timestamp? Zero lied.
Did you watch that timestamp I sent you? Did you watch that? Connor, did you watch that?
It doesn't load. I couldn't even load the video that I was trying to use, so I actually just doesn't load where I'm at. I was trying to show
Nick said that he could legally have sex with her, and I show a law where that's wrong. That's the
I'm not Nick. Why are you talking to me about something Nick said? That sounds like a cope. Is it just because you can't talk to Nick?
Why is everything a fucking cope to you people?
It just says like Nick doesn't want to talk to you, so you're gonna talk to me and tell me something Nick said. I don't care.
What
does that have to do? I'm talking to you.
This is why this is so difficult to do, because I'm like explaining some very easy concept to you, and it's like confusing the shit out of you.
It has nothing to do with me.
This isn't about you. You're here to talk to me.
Yeah,
I didn't
you're
tell you to come in here.
Nick said. Why do I care what Nick said? That has nothing to do with
we're talking about the validity of the law as it pertains to an argument.
I'm showing you show me a law that Zaptai. You said Zaptai violated it, and I just told you he didn't.
I said I'm pretty sure he violated it.
Yeah, and then you conceded that.
I never conceded it.
Yes, because he didn't violate it.
You have to make up wins for yourself because they don't exist in this conversation.
Yeah, I mean, you conceded that you didn't violate it. So.
I did not concede that. I'm pretty sure he violated that law.
I mean, no, you can very obviously just read it for more than like 2 seconds and acknowledge that he didn't violate it.
So, oh, really? Which part would show that he didn't violate it?
The fact that there was no conspiring to travel through commerce.
Okay, hold on. Since you want to do the fucking semantics game, I can play this too. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Let's do this one right here. This one works for our purposes. Just want to play the fucking semantics game the whole time.
Okay.
What about this DM where he literally says, "Then I want to jump to you right now and take that bra off." What do you think about that? Does that sound like a plan? Does that sound like an actionable thing?
How is he gonna get there? Did he pick a date that he was gonna go there? Did he pick a?
Does he need a plane? Where's the plane ticket? What time? What time of day?
You're speaking about the
Are
law.
they going to a cafe? Bro, that's not how law works.
The law. Yes, it is. Because cite the law. The law says that
you
if you
don't know how the law works, so I don't need you to tell me how this would be applied.
Because you're just wrong.
Am I?
Yes.
So you're a paralegal.
A law that says if you conspire to travel to someone through commerce, then you violate the law.
Commerce is not the relevant word in that segment. You're just
it is.
Actually retarded. Do you know what commerce means?
Because you're speaking. Yes, the commerce is speaking about if someone travels over state lines or conspires to travel over state lines. Right? So he never conspired to travel over state lines.
Connor, please please for the chat, define what commerce is.
Like traveling. Send the picture of the law again.
Did you just say commerce is traveling?
Let me find your
Hold on, let me link you a legal definition. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, let me read the law again for you. Prohibits anyone from traveling or conspiring to do so in interstate or foreign commerce.
Here's the definition of commerce. Oh my god. You're actually retarded. Commerce means the exchange of goods, dude. Like trade. It's not the relevant word in that sentence.
Okay.
Don't tell me what to read. I know what the law says.
Because you just got that wrong. Let's go back and read the law. I got that wrong.
So commerce doesn't mean that.
Let's go back and read the law again. Prohibits anyone from traveling or conspiring to do so in interstate or foreign commerce.
Open up this law. Okay.
What are you even talking about? Prohibits anyone from traveling or conspiring to do so in interstate or foreign commerce. Where did he conspire to travel on interstate or foreign commerce?
Did I not just link you the fucking message where he said he wants to jump to her and take her bra off?
Is that true? Is he going to travel through fucking interstate commerce for that? What are you talking about? He just said he wants to do something. He never conspired to travel through interstate or foreign commerce.
Are you being... I can't tell if you're being serious is the issue, because like it seems like you're grifting and like you're not understanding what I'm saying at all.
No, you're saying that he had this goal of like, I want to do this to you, right?
Yes.
And where did he conspire to travel to her?
Hold on, let me just do a
interstate or foreign commerce.
I'll shoot a DM dump in chat and everyone can look through every single conversation.
Yes, everything you say is all things that are goals with no plan.
Really?
Yes. Everything you make is something that he just said he wants to do.
No plan.
Yeah, he had no plan to see her. There's no plan to meet up. There's no plan of how he's going to travel. There's no ticket spot. There's no date set.
You don't need to set a date to conspire to do something.
When you're conspiring to travel to someone, yes. You need to say, I'm going to travel today.
And you call me the technical semantics debater.
When you're saying, I'm going to travel to you today, I'm coming over there today, I'm coming over there tomorrow, I'm going to come over there.
It doesn't need to be a fucking date.
Yes, it does. That does need to be a date. You're just linking shit he said.
It doesn't have
None
to
of
be
this
a date.
proves that he violated that law. You're just linking random shit he said to her, some things he wants to do. He never planned to travel to her.
It's all random shit?
Yeah, when it comes to the law, it's irrelevant to it.
It's not irrelevant.
Yes, it
is. You
is.
don't even understand fucking law, so why are you sitting here making statements like this is irrelevant to the law? Do you understand law?
This law, yeah, it has. It literally.
Have you studied law?
You can literally read it and say that there is no plan to travel through interstate or foreign commerce.
Jesus Christ, you're just worth getting arrested for. Oh my God, don't, Lamau. Fuck me. I can't wait to. That has no indication of like any future actionable thing at all. No. Trust me, I'll be worth the wait. I have no doubt about that. Really?
Right.
Really?
Yeah, these are all things he wanted to do.
Then I want to jump to you right now and take that bra off.
Yeah, he never traveled over state lines or conspired to travel over state lines. He never said that I'm going to travel to you today or tomorrow. He never said a date.
Bro. You're
That's just true,
actually
though.
insane. You're
That's
insane.
literally just true.
You're insane.
He never picked a date to be like, I'm going to come over there. If he did that, then you can show me, but he never did that.
If Zaptai pointed on this calendar, we're gonna go
You
January
like to
1st,
misrepresent, like,
2016. Then yes, he did conspire. But if he said he wanted to fuck her, if he said he wanted to jump over there and take off her bra, and if he said that she's worth the wait to fuck, those things aren't relevant because he didn't point at a calendar.
You're like pointing at a calendar is not what I'm saying. As if like you've never
That's
talked to someone and
basically
made
what you're
plans to
saying.
meet. Have you never talked to someone and made plans to meet up? Like, is that not something you've never done?
You're like watering down what conspiring
That's not
means.
watering. No. That's not watering it down at all. You've never talked to someone and made plans like, hey, I'm going to see you on this day. Something you've never done before.
That's not
like
that's not the only definition of what
you just try to
conspiring is.
represent that. You just try to represent that as the craziest thing ever. As if he points on a calendar. No, it's just making a plan to meet up. What are you talking about? That's all I'm saying.
Like
So he
jumping
never
over
made
and
a plan
taking
to meet
off her
up.
bra.
Yeah, there's no plan to meet up. There's something he wants to do, but
Do
he
you
never
know what
conspired or made a plan to do
conspiring
that.
means?
What are you talking? There was no plan to do that.
Do you know what conspiring means? Because
Yeah,
words
I
are very
do.
important in law. Okay,
Yes,
what does it
and
mean?
he never conspired to travel through interstate or foreign commerce to engage in sexual acts. He never
conspired to go to her and have sex, is what you're telling me right now.
He never conspired to travel through interstate or foreign commerce to have sex.
Nowhere in any of those messages do you get the vibe that he was planning to go fuck her.
I'm telling you the law. You're trying to add like this like.
What am I trying to add? I asked you a basic
semantics
question.
to something that's very literal.
How is that semantics?
Why you're adding semantics? Because you're like, well, we can easily see that he wants to go fuck her. We're talking about the law. The law says that he can never travel, or that you can't conspire to travel through foreign or interstate commerce. So why are you adding this like semantics?
Oh my fucking god! Jesus Christ! You're a piece of work, dude. You're quite the piece of work.
I mean, that's just true though. That's how you read that.
That's how the law works. Paralegal Connor, everybody. You ever need legal advice, go to Connor.
Yeah, that's literally the law though.
Because he totally knew the fucking law before this conversation. I totally didn't have to link him that so he could understand that traveling interstate to fuck a minor is illegal.
Yeah, traveling. I'm not saying he never traveled though. Yeah, you're right. That is illegal.
You're not playing basketball, Kobe. If you think about fucking a minor in a different state, it's illegal.
If you think about fucking a minor in a different state, it's illegal.
Yes. It's not a thought crime. It's an actual federal crime.
Thinking about fucking a minor in another state is illegal? That's true. Really.
Is that what you want to defend? Because you can.
It's not, but that's not illegal. That's not a.
Are you going to defend that?
There's no law to cite that though.
There's no law to cite
that's
that.
wrong. Yeah, morally, but there's no.
What about the part where it says conspiring? What do you think conspiring means?
What? I'm really curious as to what law.
What do you think conspiring means?
No,
it doesn't mean thinking.
No, conspiring to travel. Conspiring to travel.
Yeah, but that would be like a thought crime, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if he conspired to travel, but he never conspired to travel.
Really?
Yes.
So nowhere, anywhere in this entire case could you say that he wanted to go fuck that girl in Washington.
He never conspired to travel to her.
Never.
No.
Damn, I guess I just had it wrong.
Yes, you did. There was no conspiring to travel to her. He just said things he wants to do to her. Saying things he wants to do to someone is not the same as conspiring to travel to them. You're just wrong.
Saying that you want to fuck a girl is not the same as saying you want to go fuck a girl. You're right, Connor.
Saying you want to fuck a girl is not the same as saying I'm going to come see you on this day. Those are totally different things. You know that.
Yeah, you got to have a date.
You know those are different things.
That's where I fucked it up. You got to have a specific date. That's my bad.
You got to have a plan to travel to see them.
Yeah, you got to have a whole itinerary, or else it's not illegal.
You just gave up that point. You're just like,
right, dude. No, like I'm actually agreeing with you because you're so correct.
Yeah, believe it or not, saying just something you want to do is totally different than actually planning to do it.
Yes, I understand. If you say you want to fuck a 16-year-old girl in a state that you do not live in and you want to jump and take her bra off, that's not the same as saying you want to go to her state and have sex with her. I understand that's what you're saying, dude. I agree with you.
Yeah, legally, there's no argument.
Yeah, legally, you're 100% in the correct. I agree.
Yeah, there's a very clear laid out difference.
Yes, dude, it's a very obvious and a very nuanced situation, and I understand.
It's not nuanced. Legal, there's no nuance to this
dude,
law.
There's plenty of nuance because you need a date. You need like a calendar date to like make a plan.
Yeah, to travel through interstate or foreign commerce. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's all about the commerce
and how you're gonna get there.
because commerce means travel. Yeah.
No travel. The first word of the thing is travel. The first word of the law is travel.
No, but yeah, but I'm telling you the definition of commerce is travel. I'm agreeing with you, Connor.
I don't.
No, I'm agreeing with you. You said the definition of commerce is travel, and I'm agreeing with you.
I'm not saying the definition of commerce is travel. I'm saying.
Oh, you said that earlier.
My
bad. I was confused because you said that earlier. My bad.
No, my point was you were talking about the subject of the sentence, and the subject of the sentence was traveling, which is the first word of the sentence.
Yeah, that's the word we focused on, commerce, right?
Yes. No, traveling. What are you saying? Okay.
Commerce means travel. Connor, I'm agreeing with you.
No, tell me what the subject of the sentence is in that law.
Dude, commerce means travel.
No,
we just looked up the definition. I agree with you.
You actually won't answer this because you know it's wrong. Tell me what the subject of the sentence of that law is.
Dude, I agree with you.
Yeah, you won't answer it. Look, you're not answering it. Tell me what the subject of the sentence of that law is.
Dude, we're talking about travel, right?
Yes, travel.
Yeah, I agree.
So, where did he ever make a conspiring to travel through?
To engage in sexual acts?
Yes. Where did he ever conspire to travel through?
Where did he ever conspire to go fuck her? Like the sentence, I want to jump to you right now.
No, not to go fuck her. Look, you're being dishonest. Where did he
conspire
to travel?
How am I being dishonest? It says engaging in any sexual act.
Travel over state lines to engage in sexual acts.
You can't just pick and choose which part of the law is like more important to talk about. When it's all in the same sentence. Conspiring to do so in interstate or foreign commerce for the purpose of engaging in any sexual act. Like, why are you only focusing on the first part of that sentence when it's all the same sentence?
Because there was no conspiring to travel to engage in a sexual act.
Yeah, I agree with you. He never said, "I want to jump to you right now, take your bra off.
That's
I want
something he
fuck
wants
you.
to do.
You're worth getting arrested for. I can't wait to. You're worth the wait."
You're linking the wrong law. If you want to link a law, you can link a law relating to that. But
no,
there's
I agree
no law.
You're right, Connor. It's not illegal. You can tell a 16-year-old you want to fuck them, and it's not. You're not planning to like go have sex with them. I agree with you.
No, that has nothing to do with the law, though.
No,
You're not
Connor, you don't understand. Like, I'm fully like, I'm on board. We're on the same page here.
No, you're not. You're completely not on the same page.
No,
you're
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you right now.
You're ignoring the subject of the sentence being traveling.
No, yeah, the subject is commerce, which means travel, and I'm agreeing that the subject is traveling. I agree.
Okay, you're just coping now because you just completely are not acknowledging that this law
you got. Can we move on? Because I've been like agreeing with you for the last like 3 minutes. I am. I've said I agreed like 20 times.
You're not agreeing. We're speaking strictly legally.
Yeah, strict legally. I understand that you have a better legal understanding of this case than I do, so I'm agreeing with you that you're correct.
In this law, you're incorrect, though.
Yes, dude, I'm incorrect. Saying that you want to go fuck a 16-year-old, take her bra off, doesn't mean that you're planning to go have sex with her. I agree with you.
Not to have sex with her, planning to travel through interstate or foreign commerce to engage in sexual acts.
Connor, we're both on the same page here, dude. We're both on the same page here. Can we move on? I agree with you.
Read the entire law.
Yeah, I read the entire law. I understand. I'm not as smart when it comes to reading law.
You literally just skipped it.
I agree with you, Connor.
Jesus, dude.
What? You got the win. Why? I
you're
thought that's what you wanted.
Because
I'm conceding.
You're trying to misrepresent what I'm saying.
No, I'm conceding. Saying that you want to fuck a 16-year-old and go jump her and take her bra off doesn't mean that you're planning to go have sex with her. I agree.
Doesn't mean you're planning to travel through commerce to go see her. That's you're just saying.
Yeah, because commerce means travel, and I agree with you.
You don't actually agree with me though, because you're saying the law incorrectly.
No, dude, I'm saying, look, right here. Conspiring to do so is.
So that never happened, right?
Yeah, I agree that he never said he wanted to go fuck this girl.
No, that he never said he was going to travel through commerce to fuck her. Acknowledge that, because then you're not agreeing.
Well, how would he fuck her if he didn't travel through commerce? That seems a little difficult.
Something he wants to do, but there's no.
Is he gonna do walk? Is he gonna bike? So if he didn't pay to travel,
here's an example. Okay, right.
All right.
Just saying you want to do, like, let's say I said that I was going to like beat someone up, right? I was gonna go fuck someone up.
Mm-hmm.
Even like a political figure, right? It's different just saying you want to do that and actually having a plan. Like, let's say I was crazy and I wrote out a whole plan. I was like, on this day, I'm going to go shoot this person. There's a difference between conspiring how you're going to travel to fuck up a political figure versus just saying, I want to do this.
Yes,
legally,
I agree.
there's a difference.
You need an entire manifesto for it to count as conspiring to fuck a 16-year-old.
Not an entire manifesto.
No, I
Not
agree.
anti
That's
manifesto.
the
There's
comparison.
legally a difference
I agree
between
with what
that.
you're saying.
There's literally legally a difference, and you know that, but you're just dodging it.
No, I don't know that because I'm actually not that. I don't know a lot about law. I was hoping you
You're
could
knowing
actually
that, but you're
get me up
dodging
to
it.
speed on this. So I'm kind of just like agreeing with you because you know
Yeah.
like these
Because
explanations.
you're
are really
misrepresenting
good.
it. You
How am
don't
I
agree because you're
misrepresenting it?
misrepresenting it.
What?
Because you're completely ignoring it. But okay.
I'm not ignoring it. I'm literally agreeing with you.
It doesn't really seem like
I
you've
think
read this
I
long.
also agree that you need a manifesto saying I'm going to fuck this 16-year-old
No one said
on
manifesto.
January
Just a plan.
16th for this to apply. I agree with what you're saying.
No one said manifesto. I just said a plan. It's
Didn't
not
you
that
say
crazy. A plan
manifesto
is,
to attack like a political figure or something? I'm confused. What do we both agree on? What did we both say?
if I write something out, I just said if I write something out, like a date that I'm going to go do it or how I'm going to go do that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's not a. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so you need to write out like the date that you guys are going to have sex or else this law doesn't apply.
You need to write out either how you're going to get there. You need to write out like you need to have a plane ticket. You need to have some way that you're planning to travel
Right.
through commerce.
You need receipts for this to apply. You need like a receipt
This
of you
law,
going.
yes. This law in
Yes.
particular,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I agree with you. You need a receipt that says I was going to fuck this 16-year-old from
No, you need
Texas
a
to
receipt that says
Washington.
how I'm going to travel.
It needs to be written on the receipt like, yes, I was doing this to fuck this 16-year-old because that's how you log your
Dude,
receipts.
This law literally says how you're going to travel. What are you talking about? No one's talking about whether you're gonna actually
No,
fuck
I
her.
agree.
It's just traveling. Dude, he could get there and not do anything, and he still breaks the law because he conspired to travel to engage in those acts.
Exactly.
So, but he never conspired to travel. That never happened. He never made a
Yeah,
plan
it
on how he was
never
gonna get
happened. He never said, I want to fuck this 16-year-old. I want to come over and fuck this 16-year-old. I agree that he never said that.
He never made a plan to travel is the point. You're just dodging it.
How am I dodging it when, dude, we've been agreeing on the same, we're literally on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, I know obviously you're just acting in bad faith, but
what? This is
you're
the
not
one
saying
time.
you're not saying the same thing I'm saying.
This is the one time I've tried to like extend the
No,
olive
you're not,
branch
'cause you're
and
not
give.
listening to the
I'm
law.
giving you this, dude. You're
No,
correct.
you're not.
You're right on the law, dude. Right on. You're
Okay.
walking the fine line of the legal course.
Right. So
what's the next point that we can agree on?
That mini lad is irredeemable. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree.
Okay.
Fuck
All right.
mini lad. All right, next one. What else are we gonna agree on?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Dude, where's your next point?
I don't know if
You killed the legal argument. You killed the legal argument. We all saw it. We all heard it. What's the next one?
Yeah, I think that, I mean, you just realized that there was no way to argue what you're saying, so you're just like being ironic, I guess. Yeah.
I'm being ironic.
Yes.
I'm being in good faith right now. I'm trying to like move it along for the audience.
I don't know how you've been going this long with this irony
I'm a fucking Chad.
With this irony cope. It's just insane.
I've been sitting here just going straight, just zooming through life. This isn't ironic, dude. I just agree with what you're saying. I agree with the premise of what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think if you tell a 16-year-old, I want to fuck you, I want to jump there and take off your bra, that you weren't planning to go and engage in sexual acts with her. I agree.
There was no plan to travel through interstate or foreign commerce.
Exactly, dude. He didn't go to the airport and say, hey, look, there's a 16-year-old I want to fuck. I need a plane ticket now. And you can't track that. I agree that is not prosecutable.
Yeah, there was no goal. There's no plan for his goal. That law doesn't apply.
Exactly. Because if he wrote it out and he was like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna fuck this chick on February 12th, then I would jump on him with this law. But until that happens, we gotta kind of back a little bit.
If he said anything like I'm gonna drive there, like on this day I'm gonna drive there, that would
like
be
if
breaking
he
the law.
said, yeah, I need like $30 for gas or something, then we could start like calling some numbers, calling some people up.
For this law, yes, you're acting like that. This law can't like it's insane that this law is speaking about traveling.
I'm gonna speak for Chef for 1 second. Can you guys both move the fuck on? You've been talking about the same thing over and over again. It's kind of annoying.
Well, Tech is just like Tech is just being dishonest.
I'm agreeing with him. I'm conceding.
Disagreeing with you.
You're not.
Okay, he's just
well,
saying
that's not
but it
true, and
doesn't
you know
matter.
that.
Sure, he's not.
Yeah, that's
he
not,
doesn't
but you know
really
that.
need to agree with you for you to keep repeating your point. We heard your point. He's not giving a point. Move on.
Yeah, I mean, he's just being dishonest.
No, dude, I'm being honest. My genuine opinion is, I think if you tell a 16-year-old you want to fuck them, jump there, take off their bra, you're not trying to conspire to engage in sexual acts with them. I agree.
Yeah,
with
look,
you.
there it is. You just missed half the law.
What?
Say it again. Conspire to travel through interstate or foreign commerce.
Yes. Conspire to travel and go have sex with a 16-year-old.
Travel through interstate or foreign commerce.
Thank you.
You know how there's that like thing when you go through a country like customs and they have to like declare why you're there? Dude, he just like went up to the counter and he's like, "Yeah, I'm here to like fuck a kid."
Yes,
he never made a plan for some.
You need that receipt. You need that. I came for some underage pussy, and then they do a brain. They do like a brain scan to make sure his mind caught up before he can start searching for pussy.
Yeah, there was no plan to travel, so that's just you're dishonest.
I agree.
For the law.
I'm being honest with you that I agree with you on the law and both your point, whatever it was.
Right.
All right. So next point.
I mean, I think that's. I don't know. I think Tech's already stuck in a dishonest loop where he just repeats himself and honestly says the law.
No,
so
dude, I'm just trying to. Dude, I'm trying to make.
Just repeats the law over and over again.
Conceding.
Misses out half the context
to you.
of it.
I'm conceding to you. I want you to know that I agree with you.
Yeah, he's stuck in a dishonest loop where he cuts out half the context of the law.
What?
So,
no, dude. Okay, read the whole law for us, and I'll see if I agree with you.
Okay, let's go open it up again.
Okay.
Right. Are you really gonna repeat your point? I hate you so much.
Well, he wants to hear it because he's cutting out half the context. So.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Connor, you're literally just making up excuses at this point.
There's no excuse.
Connor, you're repeating the same point for like what, the third time? Like he says he agrees with he agrees with you.
No,
you're saying he doesn't. You're saying that he's being dishonest. So what is the whole entire point of this conversation then? If you think he's being dishonest, then why are you having this discussion in the first place? Because it's obvious you're not going to change his mind. Because if you were going to change his mind, it wouldn't have taken a fucking hour.
Look, so this is the entire law, and this is what technical says. This is why I'm hammering into him. Okay, listen.
Mm-hmm.
Prohibits anyone from traveling or conspiring to do so in interstate or foreign commerce for the purpose of engaging in any sexual act. And this is what technical says. Prohibits anyone from traveling or conspiring to do so to engage in a sexual act.
Yeah, that's my fault. Law. That's my fault. I agree with you.
So you acknowledge you just dishonestly cut out half of the law.
Yeah, I lied. That's my fault. I don't know why I decided to do that. You were correct the whole time, so I should have just like conceded when I don't know. I guess I'm just afraid to look bad in this VC, so I wanted to kind of, yeah, I know. It's a little, yeah.
Okay. Well, GG, I guess.
Yeah.
So the real question is, technicals, are you now going to be best friends with Augie again?
Why isn't Augie here? Is he done live streaming yet?
I don't know.
Do you need his attention that bad? Like,
no, we're like good friends. That's why I asked.
Yeah, Augie's still live streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo doop. What was the question again? Sorry, Connor. That's my fault.
I didn't say a question.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry.